So I'm at the Luxor Temple on the East Bank. These walls behind the statue are much younger than the statues and the obelisk. The walls were built by Ramesses II about 3,300 years ago, but these statues are much older. They're made of rose granite and basalt, very hard stone, difficult to carve. So this obelisk is one piece, and that was bought from Aswan, which is about 184 kilometers away. The base, it doesn't look like it to me, but apparently it's quartz, and this was bought from Cairo, which is something like 290 miles. I'll check that. So that's quartz. It's got kind of electrical qualities. And then there's another base that's made of rose granite. Both of these are really hard stone to cut, but you can see some of the precision there. And then this one single block the obelisk is made from, that's rose granite again. So I'm going to try and find a picture I've got. I think it's from about 1850 or 1880. Well, you've got an idea how tall these things are, but the sand was past the waist, so lots of it was under sand for a long time. So this is basalt. You need diamond to cut this, or something really hard, and the edges are absolutely machine precision smooth. Completely smooth cuts. There's no chisel marks or anything there. So this is, you can see the size of just a toenail. Massive, massive sculpture. Seemingly done by a machine. So just standing behind the obelisk now, there were actually two just here. There was the other one. Would have been there. Now it's in Paris. So I'm just inside the next section now, and this is a 14th century mosque. So you can see here is the original ground level. So Luxor Temple would have been that deep under sand and earth. Not quite sure how it got that deep, but there you go. Those columns there, they're a single piece of rose granite. So these are pre-dynastic. Again, difficult to carve, but really precise carvings on them. Whereas these younger columns, they are larger, but they've been done in sections. These are about 3,300 years ago. These are dynastic columns in sections, and these superior ones, even though smaller, one piece of rose granite. And you can see they would almost have been buried completely. So these are probably much older statues than when Ramesses II was around, and apparently the faces are like computer precise. I'll leave a link to a video in the comments below so that you can see how precise they are. I'm not sure which ones, but some of these statues, or maybe all of them, were found on the other side of the Nile, quite deep underground. So it seems like there was some kind of cataclysm that buried them. And then we've got these crowns up over there, and these again are rose granite, absolutely perfectly smooth, like it's just, I don't know, it's like glass or silk. And this was supposed to have been done by copper tools. Not only is it perfectly smooth, but it's a perfect shape. There's no mistake in it. It's absolutely perfect. So it's basically machine made. Don't know the age. It's more than 3,000 years old. Could be much, much older. Going to look at these other two crowns. Perfect radius. Perfectly smooth. No tool marks at all. Just going down into the next section now. We've passed two ancient granite statues. There's the entrance. So you can see here, all the temples were built on a north, south, east, west axis. But the older part, which you can see through there, because I'm in the younger part now, it's on a different axis for some reason. Some researchers say it's because there was a slight pole shift, or yeah, the axis changed. So we're in the dynastic time part of the Luxor Temple now, and you can see these columns. Again, they're in sections. These are younger columns, but you can see the tops of them represent the closed bud of the lotus flower, and these ones represent an open lotus flower. These flowers were used in ancient Egyptian times as a ceremonial hallucinogenic, revered by the Egyptians to help them gain higher states of consciousness.